Hello? Hello, hello. Make sure everything sounds all right. I think everything should sound good. You're definitely gonna hear the fan. Because it's hot in my office today. Not super hot, but hot enough to where I need a fan on. Okay. So, hello, everybody. It's the weekend. Hopefully everybody had a good week, a good Friday, since I didn't stream on Friday. Let me pull some tabs up so I can lurk on some people that are also streaming. I'll turn the fan just a little bit more. I can still feel the breeze, okay. But yeah, there's two fans going right now. There's one like on the other side of the room. And there's one on this side. Soul, hello. Welcome in. Appreciate you stopping by. We are multi-streaming today. So we are live everywhere. Okay. But how's everybody doing? Everybody had a good week? Is your weekend off to a good start? What was I saying though? Oh, if you hear the mic, it's because I do have two fans running. There's one like over here on the desk in the closet, and then there's one running underneath the desk too, so it's like a crosswind. But I updated my PC to Windows 11, so hopefully everything runs fine. OBS is fine. I checked the auto counter, shiny decks, the mic works, everything's good. Surprise Pokemon Red got re-released. Yeah, Fire Red came out on the Switch. I personally did not pick it up. Did you pick it up though, Soul? Tim, hello, welcome in. Nah, do you plan on getting it? I don't think I'll get it. Excuse me. I don't think I'll get it for a while because I want Leaf Green on the Switch, but I have 2 copies of Fire Red for the Game Boy Advance, so I'll just use those for now. Yeah, nice. Which one do you think you'll get? Do you think you'll get Fire Red or Leaf Green? Okay, we should be good. We're gonna get into hunting pretty early, and we're just gonna hang out. We're gonna hang out, chat. Everything is working, hopefully. We're doing a new hunt today. We're hunting Munna, however you want to say it. In black and white. And then we're still on Silk, Cascoon, and Pearl. One of each? Nice. Best way to do it. Best way to do it. I'll probably do the same thing, but I'll probably just grab Leaf Green to start and do a little playthrough of Leaf Green. Since my playthrough on the Fire Red copies are not going to be fast because we're doing a a dream team, so it's all shiny Pokemon. Most underrated shiny? Are you asking me, or are you saying the one on the screen is? Asking? Underrated. I'd say Simisage, honestly. Simisage has a like a really nice dark green shiny. I think it's underrated just because the Pokemon is normally like a normal green, but it's like dark green. It's a nice dark green. Mega Garchomp. I'm never gonna say Garchomp's a good shiny or an underrated one. Mega Garchomp though, like I don't like regular Mega Garchomp, but Mega Garchomp Z is cool. And then the shiny is just awful. For regular Garchomp. But I spent most of the day playing through these games just so I could shiny hunt. Most underrated Pokemon on stats. That is a horrible question to ask me. I have no idea about stats really. And that's mostly because I feel like you can't really have, like, there's not going to be anything that's underrated stat wise. It's either going to be mid tier, great, or not good at all. Most people don't unless they play competitive. So maybe I'll learn about some stats when Champions comes out. Like base stats of Pokemon when Champions comes out. Because I do want to play it next month. I'm very excited for Pokemon Champions next month. Yeah, I've watched his videos before. Yep. I think everybody has. That, at least in the Pokemon world of things. Like the Pac-Man machine? Thank you. I've had that thing for years now. It's like one of the mini ones. Like, but for like it being called a mini, Still pretty big. I don't play it a ton, but I'll make sure I like turn it on for streams and everything, so it at least gets turned on a couple times a week. Mini? Yeah, so it's not like a full size arcade machine. It's like a home arcade. That's why I was like, it's called a mini, but it's a good size. Like, and it's heavy. Like, it is heavy. I do want to get another one though. Just when I get a bigger office. It is this office is not the size for me to have two of them, or more than two of them actually. I think having like three of them would be nice. Pac-Man machine about 1.5 feet tall and still heavy and working. It might be the same brand as the one that as this one. Is it called Arcade 1-Up? Because they make like a tabletop version too. Yeah, that's the brand. Yeah, that's the same. That's their full size cabinet. Yep, same. So that's the big version, the biggest one they make. I was gonna get the tabletop one, but then I was like, I don't have anywhere to put that. That'll look cool in the office. So I got that one. It was on sale, luckily enough. Or at least I feel like it was on sale. I think it was on a little bit of a sale. Not huge. I really want to find a shiny in this Pearl copy. I don't think it's ever found. There's nothing in Pearl. I think the last shiny I have in Gen 4 is in Diamond. Outside of the Pidgey we got is in Diamond. I feel like there's a better patch of grass I could do this in. Like, maybe we'll go over to that other one. There's... Here, let me walk backwards. There's this patch of grass. Yeah, we'll do this one. We'll try this patch of grass out, because I keep running out of it on the other side. Yeah, we can do this. Weird Pokemon Products 101? What do you mean? What's a weird Pokemon product? I'm sure there are a lot of weird Pokemon products. Oh, that's what I forgot to do. I was supposed to be pulling up Twitch other streamers to have on while I'm streaming, and that's what I forgot to. I'm like, why don't I hear anything? There's a Gengar pillow where you stick your head in Gigantamax Gengar's mouth, and his wound, his tongue is the blanket. What? Is that actually a thing? That is weird. I'll give you that one. That's a weird product. There. We'll go there. Sure. That one doesn't surprise me. They'll put Pikachu. They'll make Pikachu into anything. Okay. Cynthia costume. I mean, she's everybody's favorite champion, supposedly. Maybe. Ooh, ought to know. That was a shaking piece of grass. Spamming caps. 5 seconds. Nightbot just doesn't like it. Doesn't like caps lock. So yeah, I changed it. So this time, if you do spam caps, it's a 10-second max, but I won't see the message either unless I go in and click show message. But I don't have the mouse next to me. I have the gaming PC mouse next to me. There, I'll swap them. Oops. All I've been doing is playing Gen 5 off stream. It's a good game. But I'm ready. I don't want to start my DTQ in this game because all of my other games are locked in to starter resets. Except now, Ruby and Sapphire is not. You back? Sounds good. Yeah, Ruby and Sapphire is not locked into starters anymore. We got Torchic and we have Trico. All and we're going for Talo all before the first gym. And then I think once I get past that, I don't know how much of a gap there is in between hunts. Never mind. Okay. I actually want to see what's the distance. What's the distance between hunts and Ruby? So we're going Blaziken, Sceptile, got those. Swellow. I don't know if I think I'm doing Surf for Corefish, if you can. Claydol, Vibrava, or Claydol, Trapinch. I'll just pick whichever one shows up. And then Banette. We're gonna go for Shuppet. What's the ugliest Pokemon? Bruxfish? Bruxish? Whatever it's called. It's that, like, pink and purple fish Pokemon. That is not... That is a terrifying Pokemon. We're about to hit 100 already for Munna. For Munna. Munna. You hate the giraffe one? Why am I blanking on the name? Giraffarig? Why don't you like Giraffarig? Yeah, you're good. You're good. But why don't you like Giraffarig? The shiny also for Giraffarig? Sick. The evolution looks amazing. Yeah, for Farigiraf, it needed an evolution to, like, be stronger, which ended up being like very competitive when Scarlet Violet came out. I think it still is. People are still using it. I don't know if it's meta, but I definitely know for a fact people are still using it. Where's Gym Trainer? I don't know. Where's Gym Leader? Honestly, I can't answer that one. I've never thought about, like, worst. But then again, I could be blanking because Gen 5. Honestly, every generation I'm blanking on. Like, I can remember certain gym leaders. The Violet Grass gym leader. I don't remember. I can't even remember who that was. Here. We'll look it up. All gym leaders. Okay, Gen 1. I don't think it's going to be anybody from Gen 1. Yeah, no. Nobody from Gen 1. You try the Poke Challenge? I don't know what that is. Oh, hardest gym leader. You're gonna the hardest gym leader is Whitney from Heart Gold Soul Silver. The hardest gym leader is Brock if you chose Charmander ever. Oh, I couldn't do it. I can't do it. Like, I have good memory. I know a lot of Pokemon. I don't think I would get um I don't think I'd be able to name all of them, if I'm being honest. Like, maybe we'll try it on stream one day. But I don't think I think I could get maybe half. If I could see it, like what I'm placing, I could probably get through half for sure. Be stuck on Gen 1? No, you gotta get past Gen 1. Like 1 through 5, I feel confident. Gen 6 through 9, eh. Like, I'll know my favorites Gen 6 through 9, but I won't know all of them Gen 6 through 9. I think what are we might do so I was thinking about this earlier because I was like, what if I didn't know what I was gonna hunt today? Because we just hunted Gen 4 with Heart Gold Soul Silver. We did Gen 3 with the Torchic and Ruby Sapphire. Today I was gonna do Squirtle resets, and I decided not to. We're clearly doing Munna and Cascoon or Dustox. I'll take the Dustox. Munna and Cascoon. And then tomorrow we're probably gonna hunt Turtwig in Platinum. I think I'm gonna re-upload my Turtwig files to Platinum. And we'll do Turtwig tomorrow. Triple maybe. Maybe we'll triple hunt Turtwig, but probably not. We'll probably just do 2 Turtwigs. 2 Turtwigs, and what will I do on the side? No, you know what? I might set up triple. It's not hard. It's just a Japanese game, so just going through the intro. I'll just rip the file off of it that like the other person has, and then we'll put I'll start a Gen 4 file. Poke quiz? Okay. I'll remember that. Maybe if we catch up on some of the shiny backlog, I'd be down to do that one day on stream. It's just we're so far behind because I didn't hunt for like a year. Or not a year, like 8 months. Because I got a bunch of starters I need. And then I have just Pokemon that are on the list that we've started hunting but never finished. Okay. But again, if you hear the fan, I'm sorry. I might end up turning one of them off here soon. It's actually pretty cool now that I don't have the lights on or anything. But it got super hot in here yesterday, and it just never cooled off all night. Because I think I accidentally closed the door on my way out, not thinking like, I'll let the room cool off. Because when I was doing the Windows 11 update for my stream PC, I had to go through so much. I had to, just so I could update it. The PC like has the parts in it for Windows 11. But it needed the TPM 2.0 turned on in BIOS. So I had to update BIOS on the PC. And if you don't know what that is, I had to find a thumb drive, a USB drive, or a USB like SD card reader and go to the website, find what motherboard I have, download the BIOS update, put it on the SD card, restart the PC, uh, restart to BIOS, leave the SD card in, and then flash the BIOS, which took like an hour just to flash after getting everything. It was horrible. Luckily, pretty sure I don't have to do it again because at least not for a long time, because Windows 10 just recently lost support for like updates and security purposes, but they like extended it. So it's like, let me just update to Windows 11 and hopefully the PC also runs better for streams. Keep the RAM usage down a little bit. CPU usage is definitely down. But also the DSs would, like the camera, the DSs would freeze sometimes and it wasn't fun. But we should be good now. But I was so happy to hunt a bingo board target today because we could go 2 for 2 this week on bingo board targets. We got Torchic, and we need Munna. So we could go 2 for 2 before Sunday. But resets are pretty fast. It says we're like on pace for over 300 an hour. And I'm going to be going for a couple hours a night. There's that dust docs. If we get dust docs, I'm going to freak out. I think it's 1% or 2% or something like that. In Pearl, maybe. I know it changes by like a percent or two between Pearl, Platinum, and I think even Diamond. Or maybe not Diamond. Beauty flies in Diamond. I think just Platinum and Pearl, maybe. I will take a Patrat phase here, though. If we get a Patrat, I can level it up to Watchog. Oops. Um, sorry. Okay. I'm hungry. Low-key. Okay. Hopefully I get it before it does the auto pause. I love the auto pause on the counter because if I decide I want to do something else, it's only a 40-second auto pause, so it's just over whatever the split takes me. So like my typical split is like 20, 28, 30 seconds for Munna. Just depends on how fast we get grass encounters. For the 3 Pokemon we can find here. Well, somebody stay in for a little bit because I've been working at this computer all day on like the games, getting them set up, backing up all of my save files. Make sure nothing. Oops, that's not high enough. Yeah, we should be fine. Now I look like I'm tiny. Okay. Where do I have my... Oh, it's a minute on Silcoon Cascoon. What? Who fed Timo? Thank you for the Prime sub. I appreciate that. Well, enjoy your ad-free viewing and emotes. I appreciate that, Prime. Where's my mat? Hey, appreciate it. I'm having a good time. We've just started one of these hunts. One of them we have been going at for a while. So the luck is much needed. But again, I appreciate that Prime sub. I hope you're having a good day or evening, depending on where you are in the world. Kiwi, hello. It's been a chill evening. That is very nice. Hopefully I'm trying to have a chill evening tonight. So yesterday was very stressful. I had to install Windows 11 on my stream PC, and that was a hassle. Windows 11, yuck. I didn't have a choice. I had no choice. The pop-up just kept coming up on my screen every update. They're like, hey, you're running out of time. I'm just like, I'll just give in. But Timo, I assume you're a shiny hunter as well? Or are you just a Pokemon enjoyer? Still Windows 11 or still Windows 10? I would still be on Windows 10 if they didn't have like the timer on it of like you're gonna run out of updates, because they keep promoting it like, oh, we're gonna stop updating Windows 10 at some point. And since I do stream off of this PC, it has like the Elgato software, which Elgato's no longer doing updates for Windows 10. So I had to upgrade so the camera would work. I had to upgrade so the Stream Deck would work. And it's just like I was kind of forced to it. Shiny Hunter, nice, nice. Any recent anything? What am I trying to say? Have you started hunting anything recently, or have you found anything recently? Oh, my ankle just cracked. That felt so good. Ads are starting very soon, by the way. Last shiny I found was Magikarp for Soul Silver SBQ. That was weeks ago. Nice. Congrats on the Magikarp. I'm doing a DTQ in Soul Silver, actually. Which is my first playthrough of Soul Silver in like over 10 years, probably. And we did phase already because we're on Route 29. We phased on a Pidgey while looking for Sentret, because I'm going to use Sentret on the DTQ. But we did get Totodile, so that was nice at least. I love Shiny Pidgey. In older games, I agree. In like ZA and the new games, not really. Mostly just because you find them everywhere. But in Soul Silver, I was hyped to find the Pidgey. Might do a DTQ for my Korean Soul Silver. Nice. That would be sick. Korean Soul Silver DTQ. I'm using my English and Japanese Soul Silver as like the main hunting files. I was here for the Pidgey? Yeah. And then the next day we got the Torchic. So I knocked out Torchic. So we have Trico and Torchic, and we're going for Talo now on the Ruby Sapphire DTQ. And then I want to start the platinum one. I started hunting for Turtwig. We're 1,000 encounters in, but I haven't touched it in probably like 8 months. It's probably been like 8 months since I've played, since I've done starter resets. We've been playing platinum just in Eterna Forest. All right, I'm sitting back down. But I think I'm gonna play through platinum, even though I don't have. What am I doing? I don't have the Turtwig. I think we're gonna play through just so I can hunt Rotom What else did I want to hunt? Rotom, Ghastly are two that I want to do. But I think there's supposed to be a full odds Kanto or like Fire Red Leaf Green event. So we might hunt Ghastly for that if it's a dex completion thing. We might just play a little bit of Platinum, get the badge, and then hunt Ghastly there. We could do it I could do 3 systems. My back feels so much better. I needed to stand up. Also, I need to make my decision on if I'm going to evolve this Cascoon after we find it. Because Dustox is 1% here. I don't know if I'm ever going to hunt 1% Dustox. It's not a Pokemon I love. If we get a Cascoon, I'm like, be nice to have a Dustox. Exclamation mark poke catch in the chat if you want to catch a Sneasel. I was actually playing ranked. I was playing ranked on the Pokemon community game, like plug-in earlier, and I think I won like eight in a row or something like that. Just running a pretty simple team. Let's go. I caught the Sneasel. But tomorrow, either Turtwig or we'll go back to Soul Silver and get our encounters up on... Actually, I might do Soul Silver tonight after stream. Stay up a little bit, stay up to like 12, and just do Soul Silver encounters off stream, just hanging out. I will drop the Discord in the chat. If anybody wants to join my Discord, that's in chat. Keep updated when I'm streaming, get a go live message, or if people ever want to hang out and shiny hunt in VC, I would be down. Usually I hang out on other people's Discords, but I'll never post mine, so I'm just watching people play Pokopia. Like every now and then I'll look up to see like what they're doing in their island. I'm like, this game looks fun. Hopefully I can get it like next month. But with Champions coming out, I feel like I'm not gonna have the time. Kiwi, we gotta do a battle. If you're still here, we gotta do a battle on Champions when it comes out. There's no guarantee I win. You have strong Pokemon. I'm probably gonna use just shinies that I like. There's no guarantee that I win. Also, I don't competitively battle. Because we can do singles. Because single battles is much. I feel like single battles is much more fair and beginner friendly, which is what we both are. I think they have 3v3 single battles. So you just pick your 3 best Pokemon. I'll pick my 3 best Pokemon probably. Except for Electivire. I will use an Electivire. And yeah, we're still doing full odds. We found 2 shinies earlier this week though, so it's like there's no reason for me to leave full odds yet. It's like I'll get my dopamine hit one day and we'll stream ZA and I'll get like 30 shinies and be like, okay, that'll cover the full odds experience for like the next 2 months. Which I think is why I'm so into full odds right now. I found like 300 shinies, something like that, in ZA when it came out. Just between all the events and then just streaming. Like between all that 300 something shinies, I just want to do full odds. It also doesn't help that majority of like my bingo board for this year is full odds hunts. So Double Cascoon. Okay. I'm still trying to get the 4 I need for Pokemon Scarlet Pokedex. Is it still the Paradox? The Paradox Pokemon Kiwi? Yes. If the Switch 2 had came out sooner and I played Violet, I would just trade them to you. But I've literally not played any amount of Violet yet, and I want to. I might just start sitting down with it at night. Sitting down with the Switch 2 at night and just playing through it slowly. Yeah, they don't back up to the cloud Switch saves, sadly. But I'm excited for all the games that are coming out. Gale of Darkness comes out what, this month? Gale of Darkness this month, Champions next month, Pokopia was this month too. You have Champions events that they'll probably do. You have all the shiny hunting stuff people will be doing. Might need to get my hands on a Pokemon Violet. That wouldn't be the worst idea. Doesn't sound like a bad idea to me, Kiwi. And then just put them in home. Like, play Violet. You'll get the experience of just playing the game again, and then put them in home and then transfer them over to Scarlet. Or it'll make it easier if you want to have the shiny charm in Violet too. Like I said, I just can't bring myself to play it right now. Like, it was a good game. The Switch just ruined it. Only gonna cost me 99 New Zealand dollars. I don't know if that's cheap or expensive. I'm gonna be honest, Kiwi. Did that in chat. Exclamation mark. Poke catch. Oh. Oh, that water's so cold. Man, we're already at 350 for Munna. About $58 US. Oh, okay. Basically retail. Right? Scarlet Violet was 60, I think. I want to say it was 60. Can't wait for Wind and Waves. Yeah, most people. It's funny seeing like the reaction of people on like Twitter who are like, "Oh, the game's gonna come out at the end of next year." I don't think the game's gonna come out at the end of 2027. I think it's gonna be an early to mid 2027 release. June. I have June at the latest month that Winds and Waves comes out. And I'm positive they pushed it back because GTA 6 releases the day Winds and Waves probably was set to release. I think that's the reason they pushed it back. Mid next year? Yeah, exactly. I think June is the latest. I think it'll be a little more beginning half of the year. There's no chance they announce it, have you go a whole year, and then have you go a whole nother year, basically, of like minimal information, probably, and no game release. Unless they drop what? Let's say a can. I don't want to say it, but a Kanto remake in like middle of next year, and they drop Winds and Waves at the end of the year, or they do Black 3, White 3, and Winds and Waves at the end of the year. That's the only way I could see that happening, where you don't get Winds and Waves until holiday next year. Yeah, November 19th, 2026. Which is that Black Friday or like, oh no, it's not. Actually it might be. It's like around that time of a normal Pokemon release. That's just my opinion. I could be wrong and it could release November 2027, but hey, I'm trying to be a little positive about it and say first half of 2027. First half of 2027 leaning towards beginning 2027. I think it would be a cool Pokemon Day drop. Like, just drop it on Pokemon Day. Like, if you're gonna do 2027, do a Pokemon Day release do a Pokemon Day release while also releasing Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald ports. Since they did Fire Red, Leaf Green. Friday. Hey, that's my birthday. Week before Black Friday. Okay. So, I'm pretty sure Pokemon releases like the same time though. Or was typically releases at the same time. It's like a November release if I'm remembering correctly. What day did Scarlet Violet come out? Scarlet Violet. It was the 18th. So Scarlet Violet released on the 18th of 2022. So a day later, the 19th, yeah, it was they pushed it back because of GTA. Oh. Plus, the game looks really good. So, based off of how the trailers looked for Winds and Waves, the game looks like it's done. But if they're improving it even more, and my hope is that if they're improving it even more, they're adding more like post game stuff. I am on the side of I want for wild battles. I've seen a couple people say it online. I want ZA style battles for wild Pokemon battles, but I want turn based OG Pokemon for gym leaders if they have gym leaders. Or trainer battles. But I'm hoping for gym leaders again. Gym leaders, a legit Elite Four would be great. and like a replayable Elite Four. So that way they have like the two phases you fight them in, like their first levels and then their upgraded teams with items and a higher level. That would be great. Later, Kiwi. Thanks for stopping in. I don't know what time we're streaming until today. I want to definitely stop early enough to where I can still like grab some food or something. Because what, today's Saturday? Yeah, Saturday. Chick-fil-A. Some Chick-fil-A. Ooh. Let me just grab this item because it's here. Ooh, free Pokeball. Free Pokeball. It was bothering me. Clefairy in the chat. My legs are falling asleep. Okay. Run. Run. Let's go. We caught the Clefairy. Nice. Oh man, mate. Okay. Almost at 500. Oh my gosh. I thought this was going to be a slow hunt when we first started it. Because the encounters, sometimes you go like a bunch of left and rights and you're not getting anything. Oh, maybe it's because I have... Hold on. In this Pearl, we're going to... Options. No, I have battle scenes off. Wow. But I guess they still have their animations when they come in. Neither of those are shiny. Don't you get Pokerus if you're just doing a bunch of encounters? Or can't you get Pokerus if you're doing a bunch of encounters? Let's just see. I have not checked any of my Pokemon. I don't think none of them have it. Okay. And then this side, they just started, so nobody should have it. Oh. Oh. Okay. You should just start checking at the end of our day, shiny hunting. Okay. Oh man. I was looking at more DSs. I might buy another cap carded one. So that way I could quad hunt, but then also I want a new controller mod DS. I'm gonna buy another OG fat, but I think I want the like first edition or release edition or whatever it's called. But if I buy another cap card, I would love to get another blue one. I'm not gonna lie. Either another blue or another red. I was like, what am I smacking my foot on? It's the bench under my desk. I just didn't think it was right here. I think we're gonna hit 500 tonight, and then we'll probably hit 3,400 on stream, and I'm probably gonna keep hunting these off stream. It's just I do want to get some food, so. But we'll hit 500 for Munna, and then we'll hit 3,400 probably for Cascoon. And then maybe off stream, maybe I'll do Turtwig tonight. Maybe I'll just start up Turtwig. Like play through, update my save file for Eternal Forest, and then play through a little bit, set up Ghastly, set up a third Turtwig. Yeah, maybe I won't play it. Hunt Turtwig tonight. Maybe I'll just set up a third one. And then maybe we'll do Soul Silver for Furret tonight. Just to hang out. We'll keep it going on Casco until we hit the so it'll be like 3410 probably. Or actually, you know what I'll do? This is way smarter. I'm so smart. I just thought about this. This is exactly what I'm gonna do. That way I can hunt longer. Boom. I don't think they are doing anything. Nope. So I won't do that. We'll do this. Ordering food, and then we're gonna keep hunting, and then I'll hunt until it gets close. Makes no sense to stop hunting early. I have to wait probably 30 minutes. Okay, they have the order. It says between 9:05 and 9:20, so we have at least 15 more minutes, which means we have 30 minutes to hunt more. Because there's no chance it'll actually be here in 15 minutes. Ads are in 4 minutes, by the way. Because I was like, I don't want to stop hunting, but at the same time, I'm hungry. So I'll just order the food now. And we'll keep going until it gets here. Oops. Much smarter. Also, I want to get more encounters done, so this works out. I want to get a bunch more encounters done. But I'm excited to hunt Squirtle, surprisingly. I don't know if I'm gonna do Squirtle on stream or off stream though. I might do Squirtle off stream and just record it. We'll see where we're at with it. Double Cascoon. We haven't seen many of those today, I feel like. I feel like that's only like the fifth one we've seen. And I'm strategically missing Shaking Grass in black white because that's just Audino. I don't want to phase on an Audino. And I can't remember what the other thing is, but I don't want to phase on Audino. I feel like we'll probably hit. We'll probably hit 600. Hopefully, we hit more than 600 today. Uh, and maybe upwards of 35. Because I feel like the Cascone hunt is a lot slower. Like, I can't even tell what the split is right now. I think it's like a 35-second, almost 30. It's a 30-second split. So it's like the same split as Munna, but it feels so much slower. Like, it feels like it's just like... Ads are starting, by the way. Oops. I thought that was a food notification. Couple Badoos. I've already phased on a Badoo and Eterna. So not really looking for another one. Oh, I'm really trying to knock out a third target. One target per month is like, it's not looking bad if we do one shiny per month. The problem is the other stuff I don't want to hunt, or as much as these. And then there's a bunch of stuff in between that I have to do. Probably gonna take 2 seconds. Give me some like chips or something. Run. Do 2 more. And let me get a couple handfuls of Doritos. Just to hold me over until I eat. I haven't ate since this morning, so haven't snacked, hadn't had water until now. Just dogs. Okay, this will be our last one, and then I'm gonna grab a couple Doritos, and then we'll be right back. Be like a 2-minute break, max. All right, give me 2 seconds. Oh, do I not have a scene for it? Oh, yes, I do. Actually, you know what we'll do? We'll do a walk away. I forget I can do this. Well, I just did one and got a shiny, so let's try it again. Okay. We are back. It might be going even longer than I thought. Because if that order gets canceled, I have to figure out something else. My bad. Perfect game to shiny hunt in. Which one? Because we're doing black and white and we're doing pearl. I'm assuming you mean black and white though. Because this is my first time hunting in black and white. We've hunted in Pearl a bunch. We've hunted in Pearl a bunch, or Gen 4 in general a bunch. Just not Gen 5. Yeah, I'm obsessed with Unova. Same. I just haven't shiny hunted here. Like, Sinnoh's my favorite. Unova's probably my second favorite. So, like, they're right there. But I probably would give the edge to Sinnoh just a little bit. Just because it was my first generation that I understood a lot. Finally got shiny Oshawott. Took me like a year, I swear, on and off. Hours on and resetting on Black 2. Oh, okay, at least you did it in Black 2. You did it in the faster game, too. But congrats on the Oshawott. I'm going to be going for Tepig. I'm going to be doing Tepig in Gen 2. Or not Gen 2. In Black and White 2. I was thinking Gen 2 because I was playing Gen 2 earlier. On the virtual console. Yeah, we've been playing. That's fire, literally. Yeah. We got Torchic actually in Ruby earlier this week. We got Torchic and Ruby, and then the day before we got Pidgey and Soul Silver. So we're making some progress on the full odds hunts. Doing Fire Red, Leaf Green, Charmander. Are you doing it on the Switch too? Or the Switch? Actually, I forgot they come out on the Switch. 45, 48 encounters. Well, good luck. Are you single hunting or dual hunting as well? Or quad? I don't know the setup. I saw somebody quad hunting on Switches. I was like, you're insane. Let's check. Oh, I can't check the shaking grass. I was like, let's check one shaking grass. I have two Switch 1 OLEDs. I want to sell one to get the Switch 2. Very, very smart choice. Very smart. I kept my OLED. I kept my OLED, so I have an OLED and a Switch 2, and then I sold off a Switch Lite. Yeah, Gen 10. I'm sure GameStop will do like, I know like the year before they do like a slightly higher cash offer. That's how I ended up selling that's the only reason I ended up selling my Switch Lite. And I was like, oh, I'll keep this money for whenever the Switch 2 gets announced or comes out. I think it was announced already when I sold it. But I sold that, and I sold my OG, which I'm sad about. I sold my OG Switch, Switch One. I was sad when I sold that one, but I got like almost retail for it. Like I got pretty close to retail. That just reminded me I have a Switch Lite Animal Crossing Edition complete in box. I should sell that too. Yeah, especially if it's complete in box. You probably will get most of your money for the Switch 2. Almost retail is great. Yeah, it was nice. But if I cap it, well, actually no, I would have had to sell it anyway, because I like to do Dynamax Adventures, and just double hunt them. Came with the Switch One OLED Scarlet Violet Edition Switch I bought. Oh, nice. I like to do double DAs, so that's the only reason I have two Switches. Um, I would love to have a quad setup. It'd be cool to have a quad setup and just do full team DAs. Quad setup we dream. Yeah. Even for the DSs, I want a quad DS setup, but right now I only have 3. So I'm using 3 original DSs right now, and I just want one more, have them all controller modded, and just be like, just sit back, one controller, and play them all. I did that extremely guilty. It is the goal. I'm one away from the goal. Having 3 controller modded ones would be perfect, and then having one non-controller modded one so I could do something on the side of like triple hunting, whatever, would be the best for me. Because I always do like Eterna Forest or something I can do quick on the side. I had an insane hunt recently with 3 GBA SPs and advanced DS Lite, DSi, 3DS, 3DS XL, my 2 Switches all hunting for different things. That's insane. I haven't mixed consoles. I haven't had like the Switch is hunting anything and then the DS is hunting. But at some point I probably will set it up so I can do DAs while hunting, like Eterna Forest, double hunting in Eterna Forest or something like that. But that's insane. What were you hunting on all of those games? Felt like such a complicated process. I mean, I could imagine. Alexa, Alexa, stop. Okay. What brand is your microwave? Vince, I don't know. That makes you sad that I don't know what brand my microwave is. Oh, okay. Oh. Rayquaza on Emerald, Mudkip, Soul Silver, Black, White, 2, Black 2. Let's go Eevee and Pikachu for Mewtwo. Whoa. So you're doing soft resetting, random encounters, more soft resetting. Ooh. The button combos are just thinking about them like, oh, I couldn't do it. You were locked in. You had to be. I got a shiny female Lopunny. Good for you, dude. Congrats. Lopunny is a cool shiny. We did Lopunny here in ZA. So we have an alpha Lopunny. Alpha shiny Lopunny. So much caffeine. I don't even want to imagine how much caffeine you had. I'm going to be honest. Because you're doing soft resets, random encounters. I'd accidentally soft reset the random encounters. Like, it's wild. Shiny Zubat in Pokemon Quest. I didn't even know you could get shinies in Pokemon Quest, if I'm being honest. Zubat and Let's Go Pikachu. All that but never found anything? Oh, that sucks. Oh, I feel so bad for you, dude. All those games and no shiny. I mean, at least you made progress on all the hunts, though. Gave up, got the shiny in Pokemon Quest. Nice. That's how it is sometimes. Found the Oshawott. Nice. Oshawott's a good, like, how do I put this? Oshawott is not my favorite of the three. Tepig is, but Duwat is my favorite second stage. I think Duwat is cooler than Pignite. I think Duwat is cooler than Snivy. Snivy's probably my second favorite. Yeah, Tepig's definitely the favorite in general. Duwat is the second favorite of like the second stage, or it's my favorite second stage, and then Emboar is my favorite final stage. So Servine though, close second for Servine. Did Tepig on my very first run, then Snivy, then Oshawott. Nice. The best order to do it in. It's hard to choose. Yeah, Gen 5. Gen 5 and Gen 4 are elite starter selections. Elite starter selections. But I am typically a fire starter person or a grass starter. Water, like, I feel like I don't pick water too often. But I think I'm like 50-50, like between fire and grass. If we were to go through all the generations and like look at them. So like here, fire, let's see how many we'll do them right now. How many fire starters have I picked? Gen 1, no. Gen 2, no. Gen 3, who's Gen 3? Torchic, Tree, no. Gen 4, no. Gen 5, yes. Gen 6, what's Gen 6? Is Gen 6 Froakie? I think Gen 6 is Froakie. So no. Gen 7, no. Gen 8, but I like Rillaboom more, so no. Gen 9, Fuecoco. I feel like there's another fire starter supposed to be in there. Gen 1, Squirtle. Gen 2, Totodile. Oh, maybe I'm a fire or a grass and water starter person. Gen 3. No. Gen 4, no. Gen 5, no. Gen 6, Froakie. Gen 7, Gen 7, no. Gen 8, no. Gen 9, no. Okay, so only three. The rest of them are water. So 5 total out of what, 9 generations are between fire and water. Because then that means. Have you seen Gen 10s? I I'm going Brout. Off of the concept art I've seen of Brout's evolutions, I'm going Brout. We are team Brout in this stream. But if Pom Bomb turns into the Mastiff, like, final Evo, like, because it's a Pomeranian, so I could see it being like a big fuzzy Mastiff, I'm down. But Team Angry Bird is where I'm standing right now. Also, it's the least favorite, so I feel like I want to show a little love. But I like all 3 starters, actually. Like, I like Pom Bomb, and I think Gekwa was the one I liked the most when I first saw it, but then I was like, no, we gotta go Brout. I was like, Brout grew on me after like a day. You're a sucker for Gekwa. Makes sense. Gekwa is the second favorite. I know everybody loves Pom Bomb. It's a Pomeranian. How can you not like it? And isn't Pom Bomb the first like dog starter? Like, there's a bunch of cats and birds, but there's no dogs. I want to say yes. I want to say yes too. Cuz there's cats, there's birds, there's Snivy turns into a snake. There's owls. Yeah, gotta be only one. That's what I'm thinking. And I feel like that's like you're gonna get all the dog lovers. They're like, oh, there's finally a dog starter Pokemon. Oh wait, no, there was a dog. We're both wrong. Well, no, not a starter. Nope. Nope, that's not a starter. I was gonna say Lillipup from Gen 5, but because Pom Bomb just looks like it to me. Like, it looks like it's just a fuzzier Lillipup. Facts? Yeah. But I love Lillipup, so it's not like it's a diss. Dog plus fire? Yeah. I can't wait to find we're gonna hunt Lillipup in my black and white copies because I want to use Herdier. I'm such a Herdier fan over Stoutland and Lillipup. I want to use Herdier on my playthrough. And just have a shiny Herdier and make it super strong. And just crush it. Also, playing through with like a non-fully evolved Pokemon, I think is pretty cool. I've never really done it because we're leaving Oshawott as an Oshawott, or my bad, we're leaving Duwat as a Duwat. So I think playing through with a Herdier either on the same game or having it on the other copy would be cool. That Pokemon is an extremely underrated beast. I know. Herdier is sick. It's got so much personality. It's got so much personality. Eco Wolf. Yes. Yes. But I'm hoping we get him on whatever the top left game is. That's the one I hope we get Lillipup on when we go for it. Patrat, I'll take on any game because it's a cool like shiny hunting Pokemon. Because Super Fang or whatever does 50% damage, so that'd be cool. By the way, for anybody watching over there, that's the link to all my socials. We stream on a bunch of platforms. We're live on TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, live everywhere. There's also Instagram, Twitter, anything else in there if you want to keep up with what I'm doing. I think also we hit somebody subscribed earlier. I don't know why my YouTube notifications don't go off. Cause I can see the subs. I don't see names. It just tells me someone subscribed. And it's like I want to thank them, but I don't know who it was. But I appreciate all the likes and the subs over on YouTube. Right? We killed it today. And we almost hit like 800, almost 800. Like we just passed 700, but hey, I'm gonna call it almost 800 over here. But food is almost here. So once it's close, I'm gonna raid out. I'm gonna end stream. I'm gonna eat. And then I'm probably gonna keep hunting if I'm being completely honest with you, chat. I don't think I'm gonna stop hunting until like midnight tonight. And then I'll be live again tomorrow doing even more hunting. So we're gonna keep going even after I get off. Bet, yeah, we'll be live tomorrow. We're getting that consistency back. Liked and subbed, I appreciate that. But yeah, we'll be live again tomorrow. Plus, I'm doing hunting off stream. I'm gonna record my hunting off stream though. So if I do get anything, I've got the recordings. Also, I need to upload. I gotta upload the Torchic, the Pidgey. All of those need to be uploaded on YouTube and Shorts. Love the vibes in your content. Appreciate it, dude. I see the vision. Yeah, we're just chilling. We're just chilling. A nice chill stream. Talk Pokemon, talk whatever. We end up talking food a lot here. and look for different colored pixel monsters. Until we go back to ZA and then we just find 40 in a day. But hey, that's a dopamine hit if I've ever seen one. Double Mischievous. That I want to phase on a Mischievous so bad. So bad. And play through the game with Miss Magius. All right, they're 6 minutes away. Excuse me. Hopefully we can hit a nice even number here. Because I probably won't even turn off the hunt, but I will pause it. We could probably hit 730 and 3590. I think is what we're going to try to hit right now. And then I already know who we're rating to over on Twitch. Ooh, they're really close. I don't think we're hitting the numbers I had planned. Because I'd like to say goodbye to everybody. Maybe. We're going to try. Oh, one more on each, and then we're good. Okay, cool. Boom. Boom. We got time. We got time. Last encounter on both games right here. If we get a shiny... Nope. All right. I'm not ending my hunting, but... I am gonna end stream because I have to eat. I haven't eaten since this morning. So what I'm gonna say is I appreciate everybody over on TikTok and YouTube for watching. You guys are all amazing. Thank you for showing up and supporting. Shout out to everybody on YouTube specifically though for all the subs today. We hit what 430 subs on YouTube and we hit 11 or more likes on this stream. Yeah, you too, Bobby. So that was incredible. We had good combos all day, or all stream, my bad. And yeah, I'll see you all tomorrow, 6:30 to 7 p.m. Central Standard Time is when we'll boot up the stream. More full odds hunting, maybe something different, or maybe we go back to Gen 5 and we get this Munna hunt done with Diamond on the side. But I appreciate all of you, and I'll see you tomorrow.